Miss MichelleBell here. I'm here to teach you a tutorial today. My first double hoop tutorial, and I just call it the double hoop hand switch because it requires two hoops and you're switching the hoops with your hands, hence double hoop hand switch. I'll demonstrate it now. And with the left hand. That's what it looks like. I'll teach you if you're right-handed first. It's pretty simple. I would recommend using two hoops that are same size tubing, preferably polypro or something light, because one of the hardest things about this trick at first can be just having control and strength in your forearms. So if you have lighter polypro hoops, that might help at first. So same tubing, preferably same diameter hoops will make this work best. We're going to start right hand. We're going to hoops, next to each other like this, but you're actually going to have the right hoop just in front of the left hoop. It's not going to look like this, because when we hold it like that, it's kind of awkward and you can't get a good grip on it. But you put the right hoop just in front of the left hoop, you can get a nice firm grip. You're going to be holding it like so, thumb pointed up, pinky down, wrist to the left side of the room, and yeah, get a nice firm grip. You want to make sure the hoops are lined up before you start this trick, because gravity is going to take pull, and if they're not lined up, the hoops are just going to hit each other, and it's going to make it a lot harder. So make sure the hoops are lined up, you got a nice good grip. At this point, what you're going to do is let go with these four fingers right here that are holding onto the right hoop. You're going to keep your thumb hooked onto this left hoop, and you're going to rotate this wrist from left. It's going to look like this. You're going to let go with your fingers and you're going to rotate the wrist down and then to the right side of the room. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. Let go with the four fingers, hook the thumb, and rotate the wrist down and to the right. And this is where you catch the hoops. And at this point your arm might feel a little twisted, so I like to say you just kind of unwind your arm, and then you're right back in the position to do the trick again. So one more time, you're gripping the hoop, right hoop in front, make sure they're nice and lined up. Going to let go with the four fingers, keep the thumb hooked, rotate the wrist down to the right, unwind my arms right back to where I started. Alright, and now for if you're left-handed, you want to do pretty much the same thing, except left hoop is going to be in front this time. Grip it with your left hand, wrist is going to be facing the right side of the room. You're going to let go of these fingers, keep your thumb hooked onto this right hoop, and your wrist is going to point down and then to the left side of the room. So like so. And unwind your wrist so it's pointing back down to the ground, and then you're back in the same position to which you started in. One more time, we're going to let go with our fingers and rotate our wrist down to the left, and then we're right back there where we started. To help you guys, I'm showing you what it looks like from your hooper's perspective. This is for right hand. I'm holding the hoop with my right hand. Right hoop is in front, as you can see, and I'm going to let go, and I will show you the position. Alright. And for left hand. That move down. Like I said, a lot of it is that your forearm control and strength. So sometimes it just takes people a couple days of building up their forearm strength before they can get that move. So just don't get frustrated if you can't get it right away. So once you get comfortable with that move, I'm going to show you now just a couple different ways to get into it, just for a little extra help, and a couple different variations of it. So One way that I like to get into this move is if you have both of the hoops, you can start to isolate them until you get them right into the middle, and then at that point, you can just grab it either with the right in front, or you can isolate it to the middle, and then stop it with the left right in front and grab it with the left hand. That's one way you can do it, or if it's hard for you to isolate both, you can just hold one, and I like to just isolate one right over to the other way. Or for your left hand, you just hold the right hoop, and you just isolate this guy right on over. I'm not quite as strong with isolations with my left hand, and then you're there. A more advanced way that you can get into that, for instance, is you can add like a toss into that. Hoops are right there. Yeah, so that's kind of a couple ways that I like to get into that. I guess I could show you from the left side. Oh. Sorry, I'm not as strong with my left arm. There, right into that. And then I also said I would show you guys a couple of different variations, or a couple of different things you can do with this move. So, just a couple different things you can do. From here you can switch to the left side, just pop that right hoop over, hit to the left side, go right into the left, and pop it back on over. For instance, you can also add an isolation in there. You're just isolating this middle hoop right here. So if you're right-handed, you're going to do this move, and as you are untwisting the hoop, you just start isolating in there. You alternate your arms to hold both the hoops in place. And then for the left hand, we'll do, there you go. You can also add like a turn in there. And whatnot. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff that you can do with that trick. So I hope that helps you out, and I hope I explained it decently for my first double hoop trick. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have questions.